Have you ever wondered who leads the world's largest Christian denomination? The man in the white robe, the spiritual guide for over 1 billion people, the voice that echoes across St. Peter's Square and beyond. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Papacy. Welcome to the Heart of Catholicism YouTube channel, the Catholic path to peace, where God's faith changes our lives. The Catholic Church stands as one of the oldest and most influential religious institutions in the world, with a rich history spanning 2 millennia. At its helm is the Pope, a figure who is far more than just an administrative head. He's a spiritual leader whose moral influence extends far beyond the boundaries of Catholicism, shaping global conversations on faith, ethics, and human rights. The roots of the papacy stretch back to the very beginnings of Christianity. According to Catholic tradition, Jesus Christ himself appointed St. Peter as the leader of his disciples, effectively making him the first pope. This divine appointment forms the bedrock of papal legitimacy and Catholic belief, creating a direct line of succession that has continued unbroken for nearly 2,000 years. Over the centuries, the role of the Pope has evolved dramatically. In medieval Europe, popes wielded immense political power, often influencing the decisions of kings and emperors. Today, while still hugely influential, the Pope's role has shifted to a more pastoral focus, guiding the faithful through the complexities of the modern world. As the Bishop of Rome, the Pope holds a unique position in the Catholic hierarchy. Rome, once the center of the ancient Christian world, remains the Church's symbolic and spiritual capital. But the Pope's responsibilities aren't just global. He also tends to the everyday needs of his local flock in Rome, overseeing churches, priests, and the vibrant diocesan life of the Eternal City. With over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide looking to him for guidance, the Pope's influence is truly global. He teaches through official writings called encyclicals, delivers powerful speeches, and embarks on pastoral visits to countries around the world. In times of moral uncertainty or doctrinal debate, Catholics turn to the Pope as a source of clarity and unity, bridging diverse cultures under the umbrella of one faith. The Pope's role extends far beyond the spiritual realm into the complex world of global politics and diplomacy. The Vatican, despite its tiny size, is recognized as a sovereign state, giving the Pope a unique platform on the world stage. Throughout history, popes have played pivotal roles in peace negotiations, advocated for human rights, and shaped humanitarian policies that impact millions. Consider the influence of Pope John Paul II in the fall of communism in Eastern Europe, or Pope Francis' impassioned calls for action on climate change and the global refugee crisis. These examples show how the papacy can leverage its moral authority to address pressing global issues. Interfaith dialogue has become an increasingly important aspect of the Pope's mission in our diverse, interconnected world. The Pope works tirelessly to bridge divides within Christianity, seeking unity with Orthodox and Protestant churches. But his efforts don't stop there. He regularly engages with leaders of Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, and other faiths, promoting mutual respect and understanding. Through these efforts, the papacy contributes to global peace by fostering dialogue instead of conflict. In today's rapidly changing world, the Pope often finds himself at the forefront of modern social issues. Often called the voice of the voiceless, recent popes have been outspoken advocates for the poor, migrants, and marginalized groups around the world. Pope Francis' encyclical Laudato Si marked a watershed moment in connecting faith with environmental stewardship, calling on believers to take urgent action on climate change. The Pope also weighs in on complex ethical debates surrounding bioethics, technology, and the moral implications of scientific advancements. By engaging with these cutting-edge issues, the papacy demonstrates the ongoing relevance of faith in addressing the challenges of our time. However, the papacy faces significant challenges in the 21st century. Secularization and declining religious participation in the West pose a major threat to papal influence. The Church has also been rocked by abuse scandals, damaging trust and leading to calls for sweeping reforms and greater transparency. Perhaps one of the greatest challenges facing the Pope is the delicate balance between preserving traditional doctrine and addressing modern social realities. This tension often plays out in debates over issues like divorce, same-sex relationships, and the role of women in the Church. Looking to the future, the face of the papacy may change as the center of gravity in the Catholic world shifts. With rapid growth in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, future popes may increasingly come from outside Europe, bringing new perspectives to this ancient office. We may see reforms aimed at greater transparency, more decentralized decision-making, or innovative approaches to interfaith leadership. While the core mission of the Pope as a spiritual leader, political influencer, humanitarian advocate, and global moral voice is likely to remain constant, the style and strategies employed may evolve to meet the needs of a changing world. As we've explored today, the Pope occupies a truly unique position on the global stage, a spiritual shepherd for over 1 billion faithful, a voice of conscience in international affairs, and a bridge builder between diverse cultures and faiths. But what do you think? What role should the Pope play in addressing the challenges of our time? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration of the papacy enlightening, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more in-depth looks at the intersection of faith, leadership, and global issues. Until next time, may you find peace and inspiration on your own spiritual journey.